on the bus, motherfucker. Next stop, Never Never Land. You never, never coming back. Let's learn the other one. My people, welcome back to another episode of Play Dead. As always, I am Davey, the dready host with the most dreads. I feel like I have the most dreads out of anybody teaching Grateful Dead on the internet. And hey, you know, I will put that to the test. But anyways, if it is your first time here, please, pretty please hit the subscribe button and the bell icon, because we are churning out content at probably a very dangerous rate. Can I keep up with it? I don't know. Right now, I'm living on caffeine pills and kratom. It's not true, but I am using a lot of meth, a whole lot of meth, just so much meth that my eyes are vibrating. See, strange. Any hoozle, the other one. That is what you are here to learn today. Now, the other one was originally written by Bobby Weir, little Bobby Weir, and Bill Kreutzmann, because this song is drum heavy. So the song is strange in the fact that the rhythm for it is like a 12. It's like 4/4 and 12/8. So it's like 4/4 with like a 6 on top of it. It's strange. It's weird. It's a weird song, but I love it. It's super psychedelic, and you kind of have to do drugs to get it. Again, the meth. Been doing a lot of meth, so it just makes total sense to me. And this was in 1968. So it was written in 1968, and it came out on Anthem of the Sun. Now, on Anthem of the Sun, it is billed or titled as That's It for the Other One, and it also has other songs within it. So it was originally this kind of like quad epic, right? So it was That's It for the Other One. So that's where the name The Other One comes from, right? So, but this is actually technically the section that is faster we go, the rounder we get. That's technically what this song is really called, but they call it the other one, right? So the 4 songs within it are Cryptical Envelopment. Then you have Quadlibe for Tender Feet. Quadlibe for Tender Feet, right? And then you have Faster We Go, Rounder We Get, and then We Leave the Castle. We Leave the Castle is the last bit. But I think all of those songs kind of fall under Cryptical Envelopment, which next week we will be doing Cryptical Envelopment. I'm just going to go ahead and tell you now that we're going to do it because I love that song. And I was looking at it, I was like, these are some weird fucking chords. We're going to do that. So we're going to do like The Thing. I know we're kind of doing it backwards, but I needed an easy one this week because I'm pulling like triple duty because I'm also editing the audio and video for Dead Covers Project videos. So those are also up on the channel, so go check those out. I think at some point today when you're watching this, if you're watching this the day it comes out, there will also be a Shakedown Street coming out. It could be out already for you. Okay, so check those out. They're a lot of fun. Share those around. And I really love this song because it really encompasses like prankster lore and also how Bob got into the family, basically, because he was 15 when they picked his ass up. Bus came by and I got on. That's when it all began. Cowboy Neil at the wheel on the bus to Never Never Land. That is just like in a verse. That is like what set him up for the rest of his fucking life. Because he's in his 70s now, right? So he was 15 when when the band basically got together, and it was because he could get them the best weed. Isn't that crazy? Doesn't that just piss you off that a 15-year-old, just because he can get the best weed, then is made for life? Not only life, but generations after him. Like just with the way that the dead is treated and curated, like. Bobby Weir is going to be a thing for a long, 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 long time. Weird. This guy. Right? I know. But hey, we love Bobby. We love Bobby, which is why I picked a really cool Bobby song to do. You see no gay cowboy stuff? Well, now there's some gay cowboy stuff. But this isn't really a gay cowboy song. You could say gay cowboy Neil at the wheel, but he'd probably punch you in the dick for saying something like that. And boom, song. What it's going to be is you're going to break it down like this. There's going to be an intro and your verse, which is they're very similar but a little different. Your approach to them are going to be a little bit different as opposed to like the jam and then the verses, right? You're going to do things a little differently. I'm also going to show you some little lead lines that Jerry would do, or just something along those lines, something for you to play around with and get comfortable with. And then we're going to do the chorus. And then I'm going to show you something really cool, because you can, the way this song is set up, you can lead over it in Dorian or Mixolydian. You can lead over it in major or minor. And I'm going to show you some things about how to kind of like go between both of them. Okay, so we're going to cover those things, and it's going to be easy, informative. I really got to get back to doing my math, so we're going to move it along. Okay, so let's get into that intro/verse. Yeah, yeah.
Spanish lady come to me, she lays on me this rug.
All right, and hello and welcome to the intros and verses. Here it is, E and D, just 2 chords, baby. That is easy peasy, right? So I'm going to play through it real quick, and then we'll break it down like we always do. You know the drill? You know the drill? Let's go.
Spanish lady come to me, she lays on me this rose. Rainbow spiraling round and round, trembles and explodes. Left the smoking crater of my mind, I'd like to blow away. But the heat came round and busted me for smiling on a cloudy day.
All right, so how it's going to break down, especially so for your intro, what we're going to do is we're just going to, so your strumming pattern is going to kind of, the strumming pattern's a little weird, okay? So I'm going to show you. So you're going to start on an E. I like to do this E, this third position E here, or the A-shaped E, whatever you want to do. Or you could do it on here or here. What dealer's choice on it, but I like to do this one. So do you see what I'm doing there? So I'm kind of doing a, so I'm hitting the chord and then I'm letting the chord up, so I'm muting the string. So, or you can also just palm mute. So, scrape. And then what I'm doing to go down to the D is I'm just moving the, just switching down to that D right there. Or you could do, right? So just as long as you're getting that strumming pattern in. And that's really it. Now you can fuck around with it a little bit, but don't fuck around with it. No, just leave it like it is. Do the E and the D. You heard? Okay. So what we're going to do is when we're going into our verses, when we do the and then I want you to, when you've decided that you're going to start singing or somebody's going to start singing, you do a slide up into E and you let it ring out for them to sing over, because you don't want to have that going. You don't want to muddy up the vocals by doing that, or I don't. You do whatever you want, but I like to leave that space there for someone to sing. So,
Spanish lady come to me, she lays on me this rose.
And then on that next phrase, you'll pick it back up and do the whole thing again. Then back up.
Rainbow spiraling round and round and tremble and explode.
And then again.
Left the smoke crater of my mind, I'd like to blow away. But the heat came round and busted me for smiling on a cloudy day.
And then that's where you're going to segue directly into your choruses, right? Isn't that just fun and easy and breezy? And there's just I'm really wanting to show you this because I want you to go and play to Jeff Williams' backing track on the other one, because it's it's a great backing track, and I want to get you guys over there to jam. You should go jam along with it. It's really good. I end up doing it a lot on my live stream. Shout out Jeff Williams, love you, buddy. He and I are going to be doing a crossover at some point soon, so super excited about that. But I want you guys to go, because his backing tracks are phenomenal. So I want you to go hit those up and check those out and practice to them. Practice to Jeff's backing tracks. Practice to backing tracks. Like, yeah, you need to go practice with real people, but we're in a pandy. We're in the major pandy, worldwide pandy. You know what I'm saying? So you can't likely do that where you're at. And if you can, do it. But if you can't, go practice to Jeff. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, let's move on into your chorus, okay? Well, hello there, children, and welcome to your chorus section. I'm the chorus wizard. I don't know. This is your chords. It's very simple, right? It's going to be a very easy walk down. So we'll play through it real quick, and then we'll break her down and build her back up, and then we're going to break her down again because you can't let her get too full of herself. Know what I'm saying? If you know, you know. This is bad. I got to stop doing so much meth, y'all. Bringing it back to meth. Coming around, coming around, coming around, coming around, coming around, coming around, coming around. All right, so how we're gonna break it down? Again, you're gonna start on E. So, coming. Right? Because we're keeping that same kind of pattern. The coming. Right? So coming around. So that's when you're gonna hit a E, B, C, A. So coming around. Right? So E, B, C, A. And do you see how easy that is if you're just doing these little barred chords? Right? And then you're going to hit a G, right? So it'll be coming around, coming around. Okay, and then you're going to immediately start it over again. So coming around, coming around. So you're going to hit a G and a D. Round. And then you're going to immediately start back over again. Coming around, coming around, coming around, coming around. And then on the next phrase, you just do that same slide up into it again, but now you're back in a jam, and you can still kind of and pick it back up. See what I'm saying? It's easy peasy. So coming around, coming around, coming around, coming around, coming around, coming around, coming around. Right? Okie dokie. So let's again, like, you are my Kanye. You are my Kanye on a Tony the Tiger body. You're the greatest. Copyright Toby and Davey 2021. I'm going to show you a couple little Jerry lines, okay? The first little Jerry line I'm going to show you is this little chromatic run that you can play a bunch of different places. You can do it here. Or you can move it up here. So what you're doing is, for this lower register one, you're going to start on the A string, and then you do a chromatic walk up from 5 to 7. So and then you're going to go to the 5 on the D string. So you're going to do this chromatic up and down, right? So 5, 6, 7, 5, 7, 6, 5. So. And that last So you're starting a little loop on yourself. So your last note is simultaneously your first. So 5 6 7 5 7 6 5 6 7 5 7 6 5 6 7 5 7 6 5. And then you're gonna go up here, and then you're gonna hit a 7 6 5 on the D string, right? You can do that twice. Right? And then you're also you can do it up here. You can just move that up a full step on your D string, right? So then you can start it there. And that's just a nice little chromatic thing that you can do to just kind of like get yourself warmed up, get yourself in there. All right, so this next thing I'm going to show you is like, it's basically the tagline of the song. So it sounds like this. Right? So you're going to be on the A string. So you're going to start on the 7. So 7 7. So then you're going to go down to 5. So 7 7 5. And then 7 on the E string. And then you're going to go back to the 5 on the A string. So you're going to do that 3 times. So and then you're going to go back to that 7 and back down to the 5. Right? 7 5. So and then you can also move that up here to this higher register and do it on starting on your G string on the 9th fret and doing that same thing. And those are some cool little lines that I wanted to show you. Now we're going to go into our loop and solo and get on out, okay? Okie dokie. Got my loop set up, and now what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you how you can kind of go from minor to major, right? So in this song, during this, you can switch from minor to major. And I'm going to show you how to do that. Or I'm going to just do it, and you can pick it up. We're going to start I'm going to start with E Dorian, which is basically E minor. So here we go. guys, well, I got to the limit on my camera and it shut off and I didn't know. So, I mean, but you got the gist. I was going back and forth pretty fluidly between minor and major, and it sounded pretty cool. It just kind of gives some dynamics to it. And I really love this song. I love that it really kind of embodies what Bob went through when in his younger days, and I love that it's just all about the pranksters and the psychedelic experience while also it's super meta because it's basically a psychedelic song that's self-aware of itself living inside of a psychedelic song. It's strange. It's like a Dorito situation, a burrito inside a burrito inside that same first burrito. You know what I mean? It's kind of a mind fuck. But I hope you enjoyed this. Check out Cryptical Envelopment next week. Go listen to our 4 songs that we put up for the Dead Covers Project. We did a Loose Lucy, we did an Eyes of the World, we did a West LA, and a Shakedown Street. So go watch those. Subscribe, pretty please. Subscribe to the channel. Go check out Weber Speakers. Go check out BartleBox. Check out Phred Instruments. Check out Hembree Guitars. Please go join our Patreon or donate to the channel. Patreon.com/TobyDavid. Go hit them up. Go hit up Dead Shaman Supply on Instagram. We're killing it. We're making moves right now. And we love you guys. Check us out next week on the next Play Dead. Mwah.